Alright, so next step in this is removing this big old brake booster here. So I'll be switching this out to a Hydro Boost system, which just basically runs off of hydraulic fluid instead of vacuum like this big one works off of. And so it'll actually be connected to my power steering. So this is stock on GTs, but if you have a V6, this is one of the few things you'll have to change. It's one of the big differences. So we're gonna go inside. There should be 3 or 4 bolts holding this guy into the engine bay. And so we'll remove that as well as the pedal, and we'll put in our new pedal assembly, which we need to change anyways because we're going to a manual. And so we'll have a clutch cable actually going through here. I think this is where, so we'll have an adjustable, I think we have a clutch cable and an adjustable quadrant. So that's where all that'll be going. And so next we'll go inside and start pulling this stuff out. Alright, so brake pedal is removed. Like I mentioned, it's kind of a pain in the ass under there, so I couldn't really get a good angle with the camera. But essentially you'll see there's 4 bolt holes for the back where these bolts come through from the brake booster, and you just put some nuts on top. And there's 1 bolt that goes through the top here and bolts into your car. So you'll have to remove those 5. I also did have to drop the steering shaft, but that's really no big deal. I marked it in case I need to put it exactly in the same position, but my steering wheel's locked, so it pretty much only go one way anyways. But so this is the one that's removed, and I'll show you the new one that has both the brake pedal and the clutch on it. And of course, going from a drive-by cable to a drive-by wire, I'm gonna have a different gas pedal altogether, and that came with the control pack, so you'll see that too. All right, so with the old brake booster removed and the pedals and everything, this is what we have, and this is what we'll be going to. So you'll see we have a clutch pedal. Like I said, we're switching to a manual. So clutch pedal and brake on this assembly, and then we won't need the gas pedal either because with the Coyote it's drive-by-wire. So we have this new gas pedal that came with the control pack, and it just has a connector that we'll use to control the throttle body instead of an actual wire. So now we just have to install all of this. It should be pretty easy. While I'm in there, I'll probably put my clutch cable and everything in as well. So before putting the pedal in, this is me assembling the bracket, the scram speed pedal bracket. And so you would set yours up just like this, where these 2 holes here actually will be the ones that connect to the existing pedal hookup on the firewall. And so you can put this bracket in first and then hook the pedal to it. I'm just hooking the pedal to the bracket first, but it really doesn't matter. And so this is our new drive-by-wire pedal. You'll see that connector up top, which will connect to the throttle cable in the control pack. But for now, this is what we have. Booster, but actually when I switched to the Hydro Boost, the master cylinder lines that I have didn't fit, so I had to buy some more lines to go to the master cylinder, and so now I have to install those. Of course, if you're swapping a GT, you're not going to really have to worry about this, but basically these lines going from down here to the master cylinder, one of them doesn't fit. Actually, one of the smaller ones does fit. So I just really need to replace one, but in buying it, it came with both. So I'm still probably only going to replace one, but what's up, y'all, and thanks for watching. The Hydro Boost swap was really one of the bigger steps that I had to do on this car. It's really one of the only few differences when you're going from a V6 to a Coyote swap versus like a GT of this same body year. Because we had that vacuum brake booster, we needed to slim that down to fit the new brake booster. So, to fit the new motor. So thanks for watching that. If you want to like, share, comment, all that good stuff, please feel free to do so. It helps us out so much. And we're going to get into the next one. So if you want to see how I took that V6 car to this monster here, stay tuned.